Hi, this is HC Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Someone commented on how I didn't purchase any of the Paladin equipment ahead of time in the last video. I don't think it's that critical because you'll be almost done with everything by then, and you'll have enough HP to survive, but I mean, that's why I didn't get it. But I suppose it's technically a good idea. I mean, I've got the money, why not? I got these three because their combined cost is less than the armor itself, and yet it provides a greater combined defense. And also each piece boosts your will by 3. Will is the stat that determines your white magic power, so I think that's a good idea. So I got all that, we're ready to go, so let's head to Mount Ordeals. Okay, let's head east for now. Okay, I think this is a good time to demonstrate the twins. Let's head over to their turn. Okay, now Palom has the black magic ability, of course. Not too much black magic. I mean, no more than Rydia, but he's pretty good with it. But unfortunately, his magic's not going to be terribly useful. So until later when he gets new spells. So until then, twin magic is probably the better way to go. At least on your way to Mount Ordeals. Once you get to Mount Ordeals, then his fire spells will be more useful because he can cast fire at a much stronger power than using the fire rod, or flame rod there. His strength and ability increases his black magic ability, causes it to do more damage. I don't think it's that useful because most random battles won't take that long for it to be useful. Also, same really goes for boss battles. They'll really only take like 2 or 3 rounds, even without strengthen. So I wouldn't waste a turn doing that, really. So I'm going to pass the turn to Palom to go over her. Now, Palom has white magic ability. Her primary duty will be to keep Cecil healed while he uses his Dark Wave technique. Also, she can use her fight command for a holy elemental attack on undead, which will be very useful. Also, you're going to run into those spirits that you ran into back at Mount Hobbs, and there's also a soul enemy that's the same difference. It's yellow. And she can also use the twin magic, and she has an ability Fake Tears, which I think it increases your ability to run from battles. I'm not entirely sure, but I never use it, so don't worry about it. Now for the twin magic, it's probably one of the earliest duel techniques in role-playing games, really. It'll randomly cast one of 2 spells, either Little Meteor, which costs 20 MP for each twin, and it doesn't suffer from split damage. So if you're fighting a large group of enemies, that's a really good one to have happen to you. Otherwise, it'll cast Little Flare, which I think is a little more common. It costs 10 MP to each twin, and technically it's a little stronger than Little Meteor, but it suffers from split damage. So if there's multiple enemies present, not as good, but it'll still kill just about anything you run into. So hope for Little Flare. Otherwise, Little Meteor, well, you're not going to use all your MP on your way there, so don't worry about it. Just use Twin Magic, take them all out. I'd probably just use Dark Wave, really, but I want to demonstrate the Twin Magic here, so let's take a look at that. Either twin can use it, and it'll cause the other twin to go into casting mode. So I'll just have Cecil defend here for a little while to demonstrate it. Apparently, the twin magic has a bit of a casting time there. But it works. It kills all the enemies there. So, yay! Cecil gained a level. Okay, let's keep going to Mount Ordeals. To the east. Okay, now the northwest is just a dead end. So let's head to the northeast, or to the east there. Mostly old enemies here, so. Okay, there's Mount Ordeals, but we want to head south first. And it's another Chocobo forest! Yay! We get some more Gasal's vegetables. Now, since we have a mage in this Chocobo forest, let's restore everyone to their maximum HP. And talk to the white Chocobo, because it will restore all of your MP. Yay! And then we'll just take a regular Chocobo up to Mount Ordeals. Yay! Okay, now I'm just gonna save here. And let's enter Mount Ordeals. Okay, let's move on. What the? A wall of fire? Whoa, that's cool. I suppose the wall of ice made a little more sense, but this is a chance for Palom to show off his moves. Alright. Yeah. No problemo. I doubt he said that in the Japanese version. Probably just a American reference there. Let's go, Mr. Cecil. At about that time. Come, Scarmiglion, or however you pronounce it. That's such a cooler name than Milon, or Milone, or however you pronounce it. I mean, how'd they get Milone out of that? Scarmiglion of Earth at your service. Cecil should be a problem. Get rid of him before he becomes one. He intends to become a paladin. You must kill him before he does. You can enjoy watching his death, Lord Gomez. Yes, master. This has become quite interesting, don't you think so, Kane? Yes, but you should not take light of Cecil's power.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Scarmiglion is one of his 4 emperors of elements instead of 4 fiends, apparently. I don't know which one I like better. I mean, fiends just kind of has that classic feel for it, but let me kill him. Yeah, like you did at Fable? Oh wait, you didn't kill him there. Gomez is apparently a little more sarcastic in this translation. Stay here and watch the girl. Yes, master. So apparently they got Rosa tied up there. Wonder what they're feeding her. Okay, we got a potion here. One thing to note, when using Palom's Flame Rod, you can use it as an item to cast fire, like I said before, but really, it's only useful like to kill a single skeleton, which you will run into here. But when you're running into tougher enemies, it's better to actually cast fire. It doesn't cost that much MP, and it'll be more useful. It's stronger than actually casting fire with the Flame Rod, so just keep that in mind. Let's go up to the next chest there. Another potion. All right, let's go up there to the next floor. Okay, now you're going to start running into tougher groups of undead monsters. So when you do that, Cecil, his attack, being Darkness Elemental, is going to be useless on them. He'll deal like damage in single digits, particularly zombies and other enemies. I'll demonstrate a battle when I get to it. But when you do find those battles, you want to have Cecil do one of 2 things. Either use a bomb fragment that'll cast fire on all of them. It'll reduce their ranks pretty quickly. Followed up with fire, that should kill them almost, or most of the way. If they get a jump on you, though, it'd be a good idea to use Copper Hourglass. Stop them. Give yourself some time to reduce their ranks with holy arrows and fire spells and everything like that. So that's what you want to do there. Also, there's another enemy, Lamia, who is weak to fire for some reason. I don't know why, but there you have it. You want to cast fire on them. And I think that's about all the time I have for today. So that's all for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Next time, we'll continue scaling Mount Ordeals and see if I can become a paladin. So that's all for today. This is HC Bailey signing off. Have a good day.